You Ed?
I am Ed.
Ed, I'm Sly.
Hi, Sly. Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. Look at that hair and that beard.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing here?
I'm coming to get my hair cut and get my beard trimmed.
Yeah.
It's been 6 years. It's big and bushy. Ponytail's kind of long. It's time to change a little bit.
All right, show me that ponytail. Cool. All right, well let's get inside.
All right.
We've got Ed here at the Beardbrand Barbershop in Austin, Texas. Ed has not had a haircut. I can't even remember the amount of years.
It's been that long.
It's been that long. And Ed is getting ready to marry off his daughter.
Yeah, walk her down the aisle. It's a big deal.
He hasn't told anybody that he's doing this.
Oh, wow.
So he's here for a big transformation on Thursday. Here's what I had in mind: is we give him one Willie braids.
Ooh, I can do braids.
Willie, let's recreate the Willie look and send him to the wedding.
Bandana and now, man.
The other one is his hair is so long. What if we did like a modern mullet?
We're not gonna be the favorite people at this wedding at all. We're gonna have to send her a gift after the fact.
Yeah. Option 3 kind of would be a roulette cut. I think a nice gentleman's classic cut, but we're gonna get into the haircut and we'll just see what happens.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Mr. Ed, welcome back.
Thank you. Good
I
to
don't
see
say
you.
welcome back. We just know that he stopped by just to even check the place
I
out.
stopped by unannounced. Just wanted to see the place.
Yeah.
You were nice enough to come over and go, hey, I can do something for you.
Let's get it started, man.
My kids, my one daughter especially, has always wanted me to trim my beard up and shape it up, and I've always liked the bush, and I've never done it. So they've given me gift certificates to different barbershops. One of them I never used, and the guys moved out of Austin to burn it or something. So last Christmas they gave me a gift certificate for here and said this is the best place for trimming beards and haircuts in the whole city of Austin, and that's why I'm here.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for trusting us.
Oh, we're not there yet. We still gotta just sectioning the hairs so we can work with it a little easier instead of just lopping it all off. Since we're not doing any type of super close clipper cut, unless we are. Wink, wink.
I brought my own mirror, guys. I'm gonna pull it out. If you're gonna play with me, my mirror's coming out. I guess I could use my iPhone, huh?
So as I'm wetting it, you can see those curls activating, and I want to be aware of that. So as much as I cut off, I want to be wise to the fact that it might bounce up a little bit, and I don't want it to shrink so much that it's not long hair anymore. So just kind of getting an idea of where I'm going to start this chop. We can always cut off more. That's my policy.
How long have you been doing this, Bob?
Working on my 10th year. Yeah.
Cool.
Been working with Beardbrand for about half of that now.
Really?
Yeah. Got together back in early 2020 and survived the pandemic. Early on in the pandemic, and these guys were hinting at wanting to open up a barbershop, and we got an opportunity to snag this building that we're in, and man, we rolled the dice on it. It was, like I said, smack dab in the middle of the pandemic. And here we are now.
Sweet.
4 years later with the shop, and I'll be completing 5 years with them at the beginning of next year. So
Nice.
it's been fun to help this place grow and just be a part of Austin's evolution. This last version of. I've been here since 2013, and it's been a lovely city to me and my family. So I'll take it.
Cool.
Try to take care of this place as much as it's taking care of me.
Yep.
How long have you been around these parts?
I've been in Austin since '86.
I was born in 1992.
Holy moly.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm a little older than that, but I wanted you to feel older than you are.
Sly's already done that to me. It's like, what? You know, I was always the kind of guy that had to wash my hair every day, and then people go, you know, that's not good for your hair. So probably every other day, maybe. Sometimes I'll go 3, but I kind of like clean hair, clean beard. I'm not a person that puts stuff in my hair or stuff in my beard. I think we'll probably end up talking about that as we get to the beard, my guess is.
No, it's we're big fans of people finding out what the right regimen is for them, because I got clients who have very oily skin or very oily scalps, and they can get away with certain regimen that I might not recommend to somebody with much more coarse, dense, you know, type of hair that is absolutely in need of that type of, you know, moisture and attention. But yeah, like you said, you have gray, very fine blonde hair with a little bit of a wave, and once you find that sweet spot, as long as it's behaving the way that you want, it's shiny, healthy, and as I come through it, that's what I'm feeling. It's got a lot of bounce to it still. There's not a lot of kinks and coarseness to it, so whatever you have been doing, it seems to be working for the most part. So, you know, us maybe suggesting a couple of things to enhance that even more so, especially if you ever decide to let it grow out again. Keeping it healthy at this point in its journey is going to be so much more beneficial and pleasurable when you finally get to those lengths that you were at, you know, just a few chops ago. So,
would you quit using the word chops, please?
Snips.
Okay,
just snipping the tip. Just measuring it out. There's a couple of lengths that are pretty standard for these types of haircuts. So I'm just trying to gauge like what I'm feeling, making sure that we leave him enough length in the back so he can enjoy some of that growth that he's, you know, really worked through. You know, I'm gonna be really curious as to how the hair behaves with so much less length. I'm really excited about that potential, but really making an effort to leave a good amount of length to be able to still work with, and that's still familiar. So not trying to chop off so much right off the bat that we're going to regret it. Especially for these lower parts that are, like I said, starting to bounce up already, which would be pretty fun. But I'm trying to find that sweet spot of a long haircut, still tailored. Giving so much away that he's going to know exactly what we're doing. But I think mullets are good. I mean, excuse me, I think...
That's a good one. That was a good one. We were talking about kind of in other weddings and stuff like that, we all get a little bit crazy over that Gangnam style thing. And so we were talking about doing a father-daughter dance and then having the DJ cut into that, and we all do the Gangnam style thing.
That would be fun, man.
And we were going to practice it and all that stuff. We haven't done that, so we'll probably just ad hoc it.
You've done it enough times at this point, you're pretty confident?
I think I'm good.
It'd be more impressive if you sang all the lyrics.
Yeah, really. That would be super impressive. You know, that was a one-hit wonder, wasn't it?
I feel like that guy's pretty dang popular over there. I know that he's got way more going on over there than here, but I mean, if you're gonna have one hit, make it that one.
Yeah, that was a good one. But you know, I've had a mustache ever since I could grow one, and my kids and my wife had never seen me without a mustache. So when I cut that off, it was fun. It was fun.
We can give him one of those like Chechnyan or Amish beards where there's no mustache and all beard.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. My wife and kids always said, when you're dead and in the casket, we're going to shave off that damn mustache. we think you have a deformed lip.
It's like that.
Like maybe I do, I don't know.
So, looking at the overall length, recognizing that the jawline here is a little bit longer than the front portion of the beard. I think keeping a little bit of length is important, just like in some of the inspiration pics. So just bringing back the longer out of whack spots back up to the rest of the beard. Combed it out with the pick. Really try to get some of those guys that are hiding underneath to reveal themselves. So as we cut in, we're cutting exactly what we intend to cut. And yeah, like I said, just using this darker cape, we can get a really good idea of what's going on. Just really establishing the perimeter, and we can finesse everything. Put his head back a little bit, get a few more hairs closer to the neckline.
She said something this morning about, are you going to get your hair cut for the wedding? And it's like, no, probably not. And then I told her I had to run errands, and I said, I've got to get out of here. And she goes, you have a time constraint on your running errands? And it's like, maybe, so she might suspect. But other than that, nobody knows.
Oh, you want the actual, yeah, a proper reaction versus.
This is only a quick peek, I'm just telling you.
Peek, yeah.
QP, as we say in the business.
What?
The thing that I like a lot is your beard at the moment.
Yeah.
Beard reminds me of that picture that you had.
Yeah.
The waves are back, just as we expected. Are you? Would you be comfortable going a little bit shorter? 'Cause this is starting to get a little, as those curls come back.
I think I would, a little bit. I'm trusting you guys and your judgment. You do this every day. But I appreciate you taking a little off, letting me take a peek, and then going a little shorter. I'm here for a makeover. I actually think we should have done the intro where you find me over off of 35. Without the hair tied back. I think that would be kind of fun. But I think you did one of those, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Not yet.
Wait, who's getting married again?
My daughter.
He was implying that maybe you are.
Yeah, yeah.
maybe you are.
One of the things I like about wedding cuts is keeping them classic and not making them too edgy or too trendy. And this is going to be a very handsome cut that you will look back at the album and be able to tell when it happened. It's still going to look very handsome. At the end of the day, you still have quite a bit of length out there.
Yeah.
Just the fact that it's wet, that it's laying down a little bit differently than the really wavy, puffy stuff that we had seen on that first effort.
Yeah, the first effort was a tad long, I think, right?
Exactly.
But
This is going to be something, once again, that you can easily grow back into and it'll keep a nice little shape too. So, got some old money sea salt spray in my hand. Make sure you shake it up really well. It's really fine clay in it. It helps activate some of the texture in your hair. And with this stuff, you can do this when you're straight out of the shower, soft and wet, or even bone dry. And it just gives your hair just enough texture and hold that you can get it into a nice shape without having to put too much effort into it. So I usually pick up the strands of hair and pump it towards the bottom of the hair. That way, as we rake through it, you drag some of that product all the way through the strands. And you could either let this air dry, see what it does, or you can speed up the process with just a blow dryer. What's nice about this is that it works really quickly, so you don't have to put too much effort into it.
All right, Bob, what's this?
This is a little bit of our styling paste. And like I said, since you're going to be going to an event, you don't want to have to be like brushing your hair around and back, so you want to add a little bit of hold to it. And the styling paste has a bit of that grip. And you can see that I have just the slightest amount in there. Emulsify really well so that as you put it in there, it starts to lock in right away. By way of, oh, you can see it. So you can still have a ton of volume if you wanted to. It's not so crunchy that it's going to stay really locked in and kind of awkward. If you were to build it up layer over layer, you would absolutely be able to have something that's like super classic and shiny, Mad Men almost. But since you have very, very fine hair, a slight amount with a little bit of just brushing it through, kind of adding, building it up, it's going to give you this nice loose with a little bit of texture look.
Got it.
So some of our utility balm, this pea-sized amount, a couple of swipes. This stuff is lovely because it's got a little bit of a hold to it, so it's going to give your beard some shape. Keep some of those flyaways down, tucked away. As it opens up, it'll infuse a little bit more moisture into the beard as you're going throughout your day.
Okay.
When you're in the AC, it might be cooled off. Just harden up a bit. Get back on the dance floor and you'll get a little bit of that love back into the beard.
Oh wow. Holy shit.
For your wedding?
Looks good. Beard looks a lot better. Pretty cool.
I'm happy.